The history of the USDA DoD Fresh program goes back to the end of the Depression and the beginning of World War II. When they were drafting young men for World War II, they found that they didn't meet the physical fitness requirements for the military. And that is when the president signed into law the National School Lunch Program to ensure for future generations that we would have able-bodied people to protect the country.
We were approached by USDA back in 1993 to see if there was any chance that they could piggyback on our contracts for fresh fruits and vegetables for deliveries out to the schools in certain regional areas.
We looked around and lo and behold, the Department of Defense provides food for all of their military bases and has a wonderful procurement system, the Defense Logistics Agency. And so USDA partnered with DoD.
The pilot started with 8 states. We're now in 48 states, along with Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands, Guam, and the District of Columbia.
Right now we are at the Stokes Kitchen inside L.C. Whitlow Stokes Public Charter School here in Washington, D.C. Typically a day-to-day thing that we do here is we feed 3 schools, not only just Stokes itself, but we do feed 2 other charter schools. So that's roughly about 500 for breakfast and another 700 for lunch. We get things from the basics that you see on a day-to-day basis like apples, oranges, pears, bananas, things of that nature. But now that it's starting to get warmer, we're starting to expand to melons, cantaloupes, watermelons, strawberries. And that's something that we utilize as much as we can throughout the hot months, especially on our salad bar. That way the kids can just take what they want, sit back down, and if they want more, they can come back and get more.
Kids need access to fresh fruits and vegetables because they don't naturally eat them at home sometimes. This school offers, we have about 50% of our students who receive free and reduced lunch. And so a lot of times what they get here in terms of meals or fresh fruit and vegetables is what they'll get during the day.
Plums, cherries, and wild berries. Raspberry is a true and strawberries are the best.
We work with USDA on a system called Favors, the fresh fruit and vegetable order and receipt system. It's really easy to use, and the schools can pull up their catalog and see a selection of 50 to 100 produce items that they can order from.
It's super easy to order online, and we are also able to use a variety of fruits and vegetables, and so our kids are exposed to so many more things besides the typical fruits and vegetables that you might see in the grocery store.
I love strawberries.
Favors is an online application where the schools place their orders. As the vendor, we also update the catalog weekly with different items. It lists, item, price, and origin. It's updated every week based on the market, kind of what's in season, what's coming out of season. That it's also the same place that the schools place and receipt their orders, and they can there's fund tracking on there to see how much funding they have left for the year.
The nice thing about the DoD Fresh program is that it's very instrumental in being able to meet the needs of all of our student population.
The Greens and More bar is our signature salad bar here in Alexandria City Public Schools. We use this bar as a way to have students self-select their own fruits and vegetables instead of having our staff pre-portion it and kind of select for them.
As a food service director, I'm very appreciative that this opportunity is provided to us in a way that we can use our entitlement dollars, and in some aspects it allows us to even stretch our entitlement dollars.
It opens a lot of doors for us and allowing us to try those things. We know students typically wouldn't take. In a normal operation, you wouldn't continue to bring in fruits and vegetables that students wouldn't eat. But the aid of this money helps us to do that, so we can continue that palate training, get students used to those things, and offer the whole rainbow of fruits and vegetables to them.
When you talk about partnership, I think this is a great success story between the U.S. Department of Agriculture and the Department of Defense, leveraging existing systems and providing a healthy, nutritious, high-quality product.
The partnership with USDA is a success in large part due to our people that we have out in the field. We have our customer reps throughout the United States that are hands-on, face-to-face with customers, so the go-to person whenever there's any kind of problems or issues.
I think that for any school that is interested in supplementing their school meal program, this is a wonderful way to do it. It gives you access to fruit and vegetables that kids may not normally eat. They are delivered fresh to school. We go online to order the fruit and vegetables, and it's just a very easy process.